So quickly, Jose is like a couple minutes away from home, but I was sitting here working on the brand positioning that we talked about yesterday. So I'm looking at some information I had found on Pinterest, and then on the this side of the screen is my Trello board. And I was just working on this while I have Omar playing in the background on he's from Think Media, but now he has his own thing. So this is his show on YouTube. So I'm watching this interview, and he's talking to this young man named Ty John, I think it's his name. But the guy is talking about Instagram strategy. I just have it playing in the background because I like to have something just going in the background. But he just asked him, I had to go back because I had to share this with y'all, because good news, bad news, this thing on my back is, I just took some pills, so I'm feeling a little good right now, but I've been in pain most of the day. But as I'm listening to this, I'm working on my thing, but it's just kind of, how you hear it in the background, but you're not really paying attention. But he asked him, so basically, he just said, Ty John, I hope I'm saying his name right, just said that he had spent $50,000 on, I guess, a coach or a mentor or some sort of thing right when he was in college. And so Omar just asked him, what was your biggest takeaway from that experience? And so you got to hear him say, I don't want to slaughter it, but just listen to this real quick.
Biggest thing I took away was taking action. Getting now figuring out the rest later. A lot of times we stay
I
on
hope
the
you can hear
idea
it.
of something for so long. Like, I don't know if I should do this, but what if it doesn't work? What if this happens? What if this happens? We start to create problems in our head that haven't even appeared yet. And it's like that's the number one. I feel like that's probably one of the top causes of why people get stagnant, not only in life but in business. You create these problems that aren't there. And it made me realize that just commit now, figure out the rest later. Yeah. So what if it doesn't work? So what if it's not perfect? So what if it doesn't turn out how you want it to be? As long as you did the thing and as you start to do the thing, refine it later. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Just start shooting the gun and then aim afterwards. And that's kind of the biggest takeaway I got from that.
Dude, that's just really cool.
Okay. You could go back and watch it yourself, but I'm literally sitting here like working on my brand positioning. I'm not discouraged, but when you're in pain and it's just like one thing after the next, and you kind of feel like you've been knocked down a little bit. That's where I am. I'm doing the exercise because I committed to doing it, but as I'm doing it, I'm feeling like I'm having all of those questions like, are you the road is just getting rough. Like, you haven't even really done anything yet and you're already like, is this really what you want to do? You're scared. So I don't even want to say, yeah, you're scared. And I'm doing the work. I'm taking the step in faith. But even in that, even in doing it, it's like you have this, you want to stop. Like you have all of these thoughts bombarding you with, you don't know what you're doing. Don't you need to get this straight first before you go on and create a landing page? Because that's what my goal was, by next weekend, to go ahead and have a landing page put together so I could kind of start finding out what does I have an idea of what the people want, but I don't know for sure until I get in front of the people and ask them. And so as I'm sitting here doing the positioning, my brand positioning, I'm having those thoughts of like, well, maybe you need to take a step back and, you really don't know your target like you thought you knew. And that was just so timely. God is so funny. Like, I wasn't even really listening to the show that deep, but I had it, it's just in my subconscious. So I'm hearing it. But God is so deep that it's like, okay, God, just take the step. He said he didn't even know where he was going to get that money from. He was like, I had no idea where I was going to get 50,000 from. But 19 years old, he just was like, you know what? What if it does work? That is the question. It's not what if it doesn't work. What if it does work? So I'm not gonna stay on here long because Jose about to bust through the door, making all kinds of noise. So I just had to share that real quick. I'm out because he coming through the door right now, and I don't need him in my business. All right, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.